Hey everybody, it's Anna. Time for the Thursday card in this week's tarot story. So today we have the Five of Pentacles, which is interesting because yesterday's card was the Ten of Pentacles. And as I said yesterday, the 10 is the completion point in the 10 card trajectory. The 5 is the midway point. It's the point of conflict and challenge. And as I said yesterday, Pentacles are connected to the physical realm. So they're about things that manifest in a physical way, jobs, hobbies, money, as well as your physical wellness. So this image shows the challenge of the physical journey, which is a feeling of impoverishment. It's a feeling of oppression and exhaustion, which is definitely depicted by these two characters. They're walking barefoot in snow. They look like they're not very well dressed. One is on crutches. There's a sense of real struggle and challenge here. And so this is the point where the physical realm feels very dense, very heavy. Gravity's really pulling on you. And the question is, in the middle of that challenge, what do you do? Do you keep trudging forward, relying on your own strength to get you to the finish line, which, by the way, it's not going to work? Or do you meet the challenge and you recognize the stained glass window in the background, which shows you that you are passing by a church? Now, when the tarot was developed, the Rider-Waite was developed during medieval times. The church represented a place of sanctuary and communal support, which means they're walking right by the support that they need. So the challenge of the Five of Pentacles is, will you raise your eyes from looking at your feet long enough to realize there is resource available to you? If you don't lift your eyes from your feet, if you're going to rely on your own resource, you're not going to pass the challenge, and you have to kind of go back into the earlier steps in the journey. You'll have to go back to the 1, 2, 3, 4 step, right? If you look up and you see help is available, and you ask for it, you ask for support, that's going to create the opportunity for the rest of the journey. You have to learn how to receive help. That's so important. It's such an easily forgotten point in the spiritual journey, is that you have to get good at receiving or you cannot complete your work. So I love this showing up actually after the 10 of Pentacles, because the 10 of Pentacles is where, the gold's raining down from the sky. The work the manifestation you've been working on has finally released from you into the world. All this gold's raining down. How'd you get to that 10 of Pentacles? You pass the 5 of Pentacles, which means you realize you are co-creating with the universe. All of this abundance does not come from your own hard work. There's some of that. There's some of your engagement, right? But so much of what is required in manifestation is letting yourself be loved, letting yourself be supported. If you fail to let yourself be supported, you will not be manifesting abundance for you or for anyone else. So this is a non-negotiable part of the journey. I know most of my clients are assertive energies, and I am too, and we really like the idea of sort of doing our own thing and making our own way in the world, and that's also supported by our culture. But that is not how it works. You do not get there by yourself. You get there. Now, you might be able to creep across some places of manifestation on your own, but you're going to be creeping. Look at these guys. They're practically, completely disempowered. They're completely oppressed right now. So you might be able to do it, but getting the gold to rain down from the sky, like in the 10 of Pentacles, that is not happening unless you let yourself be helped. So consider where you might be challenged right now. Where are you trying to do it by yourself? And you're determined, if your mind's determined to do it by yourself, know that that's working against you. Ultimately, you won't be able to get anywhere near the kind of magic that's possible or the kind of impact on the world doing it by yourself. So we want to gently challenge the idea or the virtuosity, not the virtuosity, the virtue of independence. It is not a virtue. It is a crutch, just like this guy right here. It's a crutch. We don't want it. That's all for today. See you tomorrow for our next card. Bye.